Hey Weebies, thanks for joining me again for science class today. Today we're going to do a really fun activity. Only takes a few ingredients and you might have these at home so you can ask your families if this is something you can do. If not, we'll just watch together and it's really fun. So the things that you will need, you need milk. If you don't use cow's milk at home, you can use almond milk or any other kind of substitute that you use. We want the fat in the milk to react with what we're doing. And then dish soap. This is some dish soap that I put in a glass. Just the dish soap that we use to wash dishes. And food coloring. The same things that we use for our Easter eggs, I'm going to use for this experiment. So the first thing that I need to do, and I'm going to tilt the camera to my plate so you can see what I'm doing, is add milk. I'm using a paper plate. And then I can just throw it away when I'm done. So I filled up some milk in my paper plate, and I'm going to add a couple drops of each color to my plate first. So I've got 1, 2 drops of red, 1, 2, 3 drops of blue, 1, 2, 3 drops of yellow, and 1, 2, 3 drops of green. Now, oh, Q-tips. That's the other thing that I didn't tell you that I'm using. We're going to use Q-tips to add our soap to the milk and the food coloring to see what they do. So watch this. I'm going to add soap to my green. Oh, and it makes a really cool, explodes. With some molecules running away from each other. We have the oils in the soap and the fats in the milk. And the molecules are pushing away from each other. Let's try the blue. Oh, that one's getting a little harder for the explosion. Let's try. Let's see if we can get that red to explode. Not quite as dramatic, but what we can do now, so you see I'm moving around the plates. We can help it out and make a really cool pattern by pushing these around. So I'm going to take my Q-tip and slowly just go back and forth, whatever direction I want to, as I'm moving the colors around with it. And you can see what a cool effect it is. It's really fun to watch this. If you want to capture this image, you could take a piece of watercolor paper or something else that's thicker, and you just need a small square, dip it in it, and then let it dry, and you'll have a beautiful print of this marble pattern that you've created with the milk, the dish soap, and the food coloring. You can see my colors are mixing more and more as I swirl together, but it's really calming, I think, to watch it move. It makes me feel relaxed. This is a nice one to do. This is something you can do over and over because it doesn't take a lot of the materials. Eventually, what do we know about these colors? If we mix them and mix them, we're going to get kind of a muddy brown when we mix all of our colors together. So if you you play for a while, you experiment, you see what happens as these two substances react together. You could switch out, you could dump it out and fill your plate up again and try again. Thank you for joining me for science. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.